Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, IOVA just filed a Form 8 and I am seeing some interesting financial results that matter. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company announced its second quarter results and it looks like their main drug is really starting to drive sales. So Iovance Biotherapeutics Incorporated, or IOVA, has just put out their report for the second quarter of 2026. This is a company that is in the healthcare and biotech space, and their market cap is around $2.7 billion with their stock trading at about $4.34. They have just under 1,000 employees. The big news lately has been around their drug Amtagvi, and it seems like it is really starting to move the needle for them. Now, the main reason for this filing, and what most of you are probably here for, is the financial results. They've announced their financial results for the second quarter that ended on the 30th of June 2026. This filing is basically a heads up to investors about how the company is doing financially. They are reporting their earnings, and it seems like things are picking up. The filing itself points to a press release they issued on the 6th of August 2026, which details these financial results and gives an update on recent developments. While we don't have the full press release content here, the fact that they are filing this Form 8K means they are making these results public and accessible. It is standard procedure for publicly traded companies to report their financial performance, especially for quarterly earnings. Looking at their stock, it is listed on the Nasdaq stock market under the ticker symbol IOVA. The fact that they're traded on a major exchange like Nasdaq is a positive sign, indicating a certain level of transparency and regulation. It also means that institutional investors like BlackRock and Vanguard, who hold significant portions of the company's stock, are paying close attention to these reports. The filing also lists the securities registered under Section 12B of the Act. For Iovance Biotherapeutics Incorporated, this includes their common stock. This is important because it means these securities are traded on a national securities exchange, which provides liquidity and visibility for investors. Now, let's dig a bit deeper into what this likely means for the company. The recent news headlines are painting a positive picture. We're seeing headlines like Iovance stock surges as Amtagvi powers Q2 beat, and Iovance Biotherapeutics reports record second quarter 2026. This suggests that their core product, Amtagvi, is performing very well and is the primary driver behind their strong quarterly results. The earnings flash also indicates a narrower loss than expected, with IOVA posting a Q2 loss of $0.11 per S-hair compared to a FactSet estimate of a $0.13 loss. This beat on earnings, even though it is still a loss, is often viewed positively by the market. It shows the company is managing its expenses or generating more revenue than analysts were predicting. For a biotech company like Iovance, the financials are heavily influenced by the success of their drug pipeline and commercialization efforts. Amtagvi is their lead product, and its performance is critical. When a drug starts to gain traction and its sales ramp up, it can significantly improve a company's financial health. This is what we're seeing hints of here. The external context from market analysis also supports this. A headline from Yahoo Finance mentioned, Iovance Biotherapeutics, IOVA stock may be cheap as sales ramp remains key. This implies that the stock price might not fully reflect the potential growth from increasing sales, particularly from Amtagvi. The fact that Iovance Biotherapeutics stock grants are signaling post. Amtagvi expansion is another clue. This suggests that the company's leadership is confident in the future growth driven by Amtagvi, and they are using stock grants as incentives, which often aligns management's interests with shareholders. Considering the significant holdings by large institutions like BlackRock and MHR Fund Management, these quarterly reports are closely scrutinized. A strong performance driven by successful product sales can lead to increased investor confidence and potentially a higher stock price. What we're seeing here is a company that appears to be turning a corner, largely thanks to the success of its key drug. While it is still reporting a loss, the trend appears to be improving, with sales increasing and losses narrowing compared to expectations. This is a crucial phase for any biotech company as it moves from development to commercial success. The risk I am watching is the continued reliance on Amtagvi and the company's ability to maintain this growth trajectory and manage its expenses effectively to eventually reach profitability. What I am actually looking for is sustained revenue growth and clear pathways to profitability in upcoming quarters. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Join our Discord, link in description.